Greetings, fellow students from the International Management class. My name is Juan Sebastián Delgadillo, and I'm going to be teaching this first International Business and International Management module and video lesson in English because it's intended to be in English. Don't worry about it. Our presentation is going to be in Spanish, so in case you don't understand all of it, we can um, read what's in the presentation and it shouldn't be a problem. So right now I am opening the presentation. I haven't started sharing my screen yet, but I'm trying to get this working. So if you'll give me a second, I will be right back with you. Right. So now that I've found the presentation, I'm going to share my laptop with you and show you the presentation that I've prepared for you today. Um, uh, so today we're going to do an introduction on international management and globalization. Your speaker today will be Juan Sebastián Delgadillo Loaiza, which will be your tutor or your teacher for the next month or so, where we'll um, evaluate and comprehend everything related to international management according to the courses, according to the PDFs and documents found on the module and both of the modules at hand. So, mm, first of all, some ground rules that I want you to get straight and understand as best as possible. I know most of you guys have already been active online students for a couple semesters now, so you must be very familiar with the rules that we have in an online environment, which are basically the most important rule of all of them is to be aware and to be up to date with the schedule with which we will be managing the course in the next couple of weeks. Uh, Within the course, there's a content called didactic guide. Within the didactic guide, we find the business plan and schedule, and within the schedule, you can find the dates with which the activities will be opening and closing according to the course itself. So this course started last week on the I think it was the 8th of October, and today, 16th of October, right after the bank holiday that was yesterday, in Colombia, we are receiving, well, I am receiving, I received because the deadline was until 8 a.m. today, 16th of October 2018, 8 a.m. All activities start and end at 8 a.m. from Monday to Monday unless there's a bank holiday like there was yesterday. In that case, the activity will close the following day on the morning, 8 a.m. of the following day. Therefore, today was our last. Therefore, today there was our last activity, our first activity. Sorry, and that's where we start from this course now. And I think there were some audio issues up until now. I will start briefly again. My name is Juan Sebastián Delgadillo, and I will be teaching international management. And today we're going to talk about a brief introduction to the course and to the concept of globalization and balance of payments, which is a very important concept found in globalization, international management, and international business. Right. So I was talking about the deadline dates that you can find on the business plan and schedule, which is in the didactic guide folder that you can find on the course. There, on the didactic guide, you'll find the schedule for this course, as I just said. And all activities, all four activities, whereas they are an assignment, a forum, or an exam, they will start and end within a spread, you could say, of 7 days, starting at 8 a.m. on a date, Monday generally, and ending 8 a.m. a week after. Unless there's a bank holiday like there was in Colombia yesterday, the date will be postponed until the next day, 8 a.m. This is all specified under the didactic guide schedule folder, so you can check it out anytime you want. After that, you can go on and check the pending evaluation, which is called the prerequisite, you could say, or the before starting the course exam. Um, this exam only takes 5 questions. It shouldn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes, and it doesn't affect your overall grade during the course. It is intended to know for us as teachers what your previous knowledge of the courses, not knowledge, not knowledge, but contents and concepts of the course you have. It doesn't affect, I repeat, it doesn't affect the general outcome of the course, but you have to take it in order to view and study the study material that is found on modules 1, 2, and 3 of the present course. Right. So after that introduction, I strongly suggest you're very aware of the schedule and any doubts regarding the content, any doubts regarding our video lesson, or anything at all regarding this course, you can write me at my contact details, which are in the presentation forum. My landline is 5460600, and the extension is 1319. You can find me there. You can ask for me, or you can add me on Skype. My Skype username is Juan Sebastián 0918, sorry, or Juan Sebastián 018. And you can also contact me through the mail service that every course has. Right. So, having said that, we're going to start by throwing some concepts about international business, international management, and globalization towards you guys so you can understand them a little bit more. So, our main purpose today is to identify the aspects, the main aspects of international negotiations in business and globalization. We're going to try and find, at least at a very superficial level, the basis and rules of international business. We're going to try and define international business, and we're going to try and define what is globalization as well. So, first, we're going to, as the order of the day exposes, we're going to try and learn about the context of the importance of international business. We're going to then evaluate internal and external factors that influence international business. And lastly, but not leastly, we're going to go into the importance of globalization today. Sorry. So, first of all, what is the context or the importance of international business today? Well, the context and importance of international business today is huge. In case you haven't noticed, everything um, in any business is focusing towards expanding to globalized markets and international markets. So, to get to that successfully, we have to um manage our business properly. We have to find the international aspects of our business, of our clients, and of our business environment, and we have to take that into account very carefully. We have to find aspects as culture. Culture in any business which is taken on an international level is of extreme importance. So that's why culture is such an important part of these lessons in this course in particular. And finally, we have technology and communication, which are also extremely important and um, are the basis of the ground rules, basically, of how and what we count on to do a proper business uh, on an international level. Sorry. So, on our international environment, we have internal and external factors. We have clients, we have employees, stakeholders and stockholders, government, political groups and associations, sorry, and community and society as a part of what the international environment and corporate environment entails. So, clients, those are, you could say, are one of our most important uh, stakeholders that we have in business, because our clients are the people that we're targeting and are making our business grow and maintain a specific level of um, rentability and are allowing our business to survive, basically. They're giving us a safe and healthy revenue, which is growing progressively towards the years come. That's our main goal and purpose as business managers. Then we have our employees, which to me are the most important part of any organization. Why? Because employees are the ones that make companies move. Employees make things happen. Employees go to work and get to work every day and make things happen. Employees are in constant contact with our main customers. So, uh, in order to be successful, may it be on a local level or an international level, we have to take into account that our employees are the best tool we can count on for our businesses to grow. Sorry. So, Richard Branson, one of the most famous entrepreneurs in the world today, and has been for many, many years. Um, right. Sorry for the interruption. So, as we were talking about the internal and external factors of our business environment, we get to our employees, as Richard Branson famously said some years ago. It is not our customers whom are the most important part of our process and our business process. The most important part of a business process are our employees, because our employees are in constant contact with our customers, and are the first people that are contacting them face to face every day, uh, via email, via telephone, or just going to their houses, to their homes, letting them. Right. Internal, external, sorry, internal and external factors for our business environment. Our employees are the most important part of our organization. They definitely are because they are the ones that treat their customers well, and they are in charge of making sure that our customers come back and buy our products or services. They're very important, and we should treat them as such. Stakeholders and stockholders. There's two different, but very similar um, concepts where stakeholders are everyone that has a stake or an interest in a company, where it could be direct or indirect with what the company does. Stockholders, on the other hand, are people that hold a stock, an economic and financial stock and ownership to a company. So there's two different factors. Anyways, uh, obviously stockholders hold much bigger power than stakeholders, but stakeholders hold uh, a very great power indeed because all decisions are made with the stakeholders in mind. The government will obviously is the one that has all the laws and all the legislation that you can possibly think of for our companies and for our economic activity, given the country we're acting upon. Political groups, associations, society, and community are also part of the stakeholders that our companies tend to be a part of. So that's our brief introduction on what globalization and international business is, international management is. I hope you guys had a brief introduction to it. I hope we have all a great group with which we can work on. If you guys would like for me to repeat this video lesson in Spanish, I'll happily and gladly do so. Please, if that's the case, contact me at my email account, which is through the course as the course's mail account, and you can give me a call. You can text me through the chat. You can contact me via Skype. I remind you my username is Juan Sebastian 018, and just a brief extra reminder is that this is part of our efforts as a university to make the university a better and more bilingual place for you guys and for the university in the near future. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you don't get discouraged by the English video lessons or the English feedback that I will be giving to you. And I hope you have a lovely day. Anything you need, you can give me a shout. I'll be here really looking out for you guys. And I really hope we have an amazing course. So thanks a lot again, and I'll see you soon. All right. Take it easy. Bye.